Hey everybody. Oh, I just woke up, so let's go ahead and get this started. We're gonna be playing Mass Effect 2 again today, okay? Uh, okay. So when we last left our heroes, I just got resurrected from the dead. We teamed up with Jacob and Miranda, and they recommended we go recruit a scientist named Mordin Solus. And I don't have my sound coming through my headset. One moment. There we go. That should be fixed now. All right. Let's kick some ass. I said resume, you bastard. Get in there. Oh, shit. Ah, what am I doing? Stop. I'm a moron. I was supposed to start with the mod manager. No. Stop it. Confirm. Undo. Be gone. You see, I told you I just woke up, so I'm not exactly functional right now. Okay, here we go. Now we go ahead and start. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. It tried to start without the mod manager. Okay. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So in this game, the reason a lot of people like it is because there's 9 companions. There's 9 teammates this time as opposed to, what was it, 6 in the first game? Something like that. Ashley, Caden, Garrus, Tally, Rex, Liara. Yeah, so 6 party members. They give you 3 more in this one. Pretty swanky. Pretty sweet. Hold on, it's starting up, but the picture's not coming in hot. What's going on here? Oh, right. Hold on. I keep forgetting to set this thing back. One moment. I have this set to something else. Coming in now? Perfect. All right, let's do this. Sorry about that, folks. Now, we are going to go to, I believe they said Omega, which is a pirate-controlled base. It's basically the capital of the Terminus systems. It's the citadel of the Terminus systems, essentially. But we're going to go ahead and explore the ship a bit first so we get our bearings. So as you can see, they changed up quite a bit. Here's the armory. Let's go ahead and see what we got to deal with here. Actually, let's let Edie tell us about it.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Cool. So basically, you get guns, you can set everyone's guns, and you can modify your guns. And you can do all of this outside of missions. Because once you drop into a mission, you're pretty much done. Alright. Can't alter any guns that we have right now. We do have an option for another heavy weapon. The arc projector. Basically, it shoots lightning bolts. I don't know what better way to put that. It shoots lightning bolts. And honestly, what better thing for Torbjorn to use, huh? We're going to use that. Now, this is the area where Jacob mostly hangs out. So let's give him a talk.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Oh, yeah?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
So essentially, Jacob is questionable about Cerberus's motives, but currently, with how things are looking after the Citadel attack, Cerberus is actually doing something about it. They believe in the Reaper threat. They see the evidence. The Council wants to sweep it under the rug and say, okay, job done, we took care of it. So the only reason Jacob really joined Cerberus is because he wants to do something about it, and they're the only ones that are doing anything about it. So here we are.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
I'm not going to start getting buddy-buddy with him. I just met the guy, and I've had some troubled past with Cerberus, so I'm going to keep myself reserved for a while. What pisses me off is we have advanced guns right here, like this shotgun. This is for gun modifications. We have all sniper rifles and shotguns. Submachine guns. Okay, so we have one advanced shotgun here. I believe that's the scimitar, if I recall correctly. And I love how the DLC heavy weapon arc reactor thing isn't here. Now this is the in-between area for blah blah blah. We can't get into the tech labs right now.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Which doesn't make sense to me, but sure. This room is just for story purposes.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
It's a phone. For those of you that don't speak scientist, it's a phone. That's basically what it is. It only allows one connection rather than multiple connections at a time. So it has no functionality for group chat.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
So the only person that we're able to call is the elusive man. And because of its different functionality, not only can we contact each other regardless of distance, which honestly makes no fucking sense to me, but it also means that nobody can listen in on our calls because they don't have the same tech or the same frequency. So our calls are always private. Pretty cool. But the distance thing, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me at all.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okay. 1 second here. I'm kind of occupied with my nose. Alright, 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I feel better now. Yeah, moving on. So we can't go to the tech lab, so let's head on around here. We're gonna go up and we're gonna talk to Joker up at the helm. As you can see, they changed the layout quite a bit, which I think is a better function. Bit of lore. Yo, Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Now, I personally am not a fan of leather seats. I think they... I don't know. I'm not a fan. When they stick... Damn it. I think they stick to you a little too much. I prefer something of, like, cotton or cloth. Then again, the problem with those is they tend to absorb sweat a little much. They tend to get dirty and they're not as easy to clean. But I can't imagine leather seats being very easy to clean either. Well, I suppose leather seats you could just wipe down with a wet cloth and some soap. Won't that dry it out? And leather is pretty brutal. Just can't find comfortable chairs these days, huh? And as far as Edie goes, I mean, she's not bad. Nothing wrong with her, really.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
One moment.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
So basically, she's in a server room behind the medical bay. She's basically just a giant box.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
So she's a hacker. For those that don't speak robot.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
You know, Joker's got a point.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
I mean, to be totally fair, it cost them, what, $4 billion to bring me back to life, and they invested in building a new Normandy with upgrades and advancements and an AI? Yeah, I'd want to know what the hell's happening with my investment too. So, if it comes to something like damage reports or mission specs or anything like that, I would want to understand, especially if you have something like upgrades or malfunctions. I want to be known on these things. However, when people hear the word monitoring devices, they think cameras and spy equipment. They think he's like listening in on us, which, to be totally honest, he probably is. But I mean, there's nothing we can really do about it, so hey, Elusive Man, I hope you like what you see.
Restricted functions? Like what?
What the fuck? They're restricted, Shepard! Obviously, she's not going to tell you.
My hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So essentially, there are different sections of Cerberus. Kind of like how the military has the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, and the Army. But none of Cerberus's divisions, or cells, as she put it, are aware of each other. So let's say, for example, there's a science station on Earth. That science station on Earth would have nothing to do with or any knowledge of a military defense cell on Eden Prime, for example. So if two people from those two divisions crossed each other, they would have no idea they were with Cerberus. This is probably to control the flow of information, so that way nothing really gets out or it causes any internal strife. It makes sense from a quote-unquote terrorist perspective, because this is basically a shadow group. They want nothing to do with public view. They want nothing to do with public eye. So the more they can stay hidden, the better. And I think that's what this tactic is for. So it makes sense to me.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
A lot.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
And as far as Edie goes, her core is located behind the medical bay. So as long as that room is intact, she can function, regardless of the ship's damage.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Okay, to be fair, I would like some details on that information so I know what kind of things I have access to and what amount I can work with. So for example, if I need funding, how much am I allowed to ask for? How often am I able to get it? What's my spending limit? I don't know. Do I have an allowance? Or do I get money mission to mission, which is exactly what happens. But still, I would like to be privy to this information. Also, I like how the word privy has become synonymous with the word available, but it also used to mean toilet back in the day. So I'm quite curious how that came about.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
I mean, it's not hard to assume that they just have a space station and they were collecting materials and programming and whatever. They just built it in secret. It's no different than a guy building a car in his garage. As long as nobody goes in the garage, no one's gonna see it, right? So there you go.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Alright. I don't know what those other seats are in the front. We never saw any of those until we saw Caden. Caden was up in the seat in the first Mass Effect. I don't know what the hell's going on now. This is your private terminal. Essentially, this is your email and private station. Let's see here. Team status, upgrades, unread messages. Let's see here. Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors of you are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come talk. How the hell does Anderson know I'm alive? I just got brought back like a week ago. Whatever. Zaid Masani, Shepard. We've reached an agreement with the veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know him as Zaid. Has been personally involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You will find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee, I've taken care of that personally. Nice. So that's our first recruit mate. Lost contact with a survey ship. The MSV Rosalie, a survey ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planetside Explorer rover. Ugh. Great. Another vehicle. Wonderful. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert Oloy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near the planet Xeonia, the Alista Ismar frontier. Right. The recon hood. Yeah, that's the hood we had. Then the arc projector. Go ahead and read this if you want. There you go. Kasumi Goto. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief, Kasumi Goto, and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled in stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to Zakira Ward on the Citadel, where you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password, silence is golden, to begin the rendezvous. Good to know. So we already have our first two recruits that allow us to get rid of Miranda and Jacob. Awesome. Loving it. Ascension Financial Services account. My bank account? Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, subsequent change in status, and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Free quote. Oh, cool. So they basically reactivated my bank account once they found out I wasn't dead. Awesome. So that explains where the money came from. Now, who is this lovely lady over here?
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
So essentially, she's not only your secretary, she's also the ship therapist. There you go.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
So she's not exactly the therapist that you make an appointment and you go in and see her. Essentially, what she does is she carefully watches everyone to see if she sees any signs of distress or if anything's out of place. And then she brings it to your attention so that you can go talk to them. I don't know how I feel about that situation. It seems fine in theory, but I would just rather have a ship's counselor. So, yeah. Space can be pretty stressful.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
That's true.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Salarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Now, when it comes to Cerberus, she's right. They don't, quote-unquote, hate the other races, but they're not thinking of their best interests. He's right. They want humanity on top. They want humanity first. That's why if the Reapers are going after anybody else, Cerberus doesn't give two shits.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Now, Kelly Chambers is a romance option. So you have to watch out for this one. If you want to romance somebody else, you got to be careful.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Understandable. So currently we're on deck 2. Go ahead and head down to deck 3. We'll visit the captain's quarters last. Right.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
What planet's she on? Let's go see her. Also, I love how they can see the engine right here. I don't know if this is a tactical choice to make sure nothing's wrong, or if this was an aesthetic choice. Also, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of beds in here for this being the crew quarters for an entire ship. Or is it just me? I mean, do people get assigned beds? There's foot lockers, so I'm assuming each bed belongs to each person. There are foot lockers here. But this is not nearly enough beds for the crew. Are these officer beds only? Where does the rest of the crew sleep? There's a lot of questions that this room brings up. Or am I just going crazy? I mean, there's got to be at least, from what we can tell, there is more people than there are beds in this crew. And I don't like things like that. I mean, I would assume, hey, you just pick a bed and fall in it whenever. It doesn't matter. You don't have a specific assigned bed. But there are foot lockers here. So that implies that there are personal effects. Not to mention there's like drawers and shelves back here. So that to me tells me that you have personal living spaces to store your stuff. like pictures of your family or personal clothing items. Also, there's one locker here for like 2 beds. So do people share lockers? This makes no sense. This room is giving me anxious. It's making me anxious. Let's get out of here. Two toilets. Man, that's brutal. No mirror on the sink? Seriously? A mirror would be nice. Jeez. Anyway. So normally this was the captain's quarters on the first one, but now it's Miranda's room. Because of course it is. Nice window seat. Love it.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
That's acceptable. No problem. Essentially, she's your babysitter. That's nice. That's nice. Love it.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less.
Told
The
you.
Salarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Did you notice how the game paused a little bit after it said that I ran into some of their operatives before that were mostly military, and then she kind of paused a little bit? I like to interpret that as the game is checking the status of the save file to see at what point you did what, and then it adjusts the next bit of dialogue to match that. So if I came across Cerberus in the past and let's say I raided one of their military outposts, she would pause, look at the data and say, oh, in the last game he checked out this specific facility, and then Miranda would comment on it. If I didn't, they would check and see it was a 0, and there you go. I'm trying to justify the long pauses in the conversation. Not that it matters to me, I really don't give a rat's ass. But it is what it is. And notice how she talked about political divisions? That to me tells me that they have some kind of political pull. Think of it like the Illuminati. They've got agents all over the place influencing people or changing things for the better. For all we know, they could be manipulating records or votes or political standing. Who's in charge of where? What representatives we have. Even if embassies are bugged or not. It gets a lot deeper the more you think about it.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
There. So at least now we know that they have plenty of resources to go around. We don't know the exact specifics, but as long as I know it's a lot, good enough for me.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
That I understand. He does. And the fact that he involves himself personally in me, it's a unique situation. And given my military history, especially with the Reapers, yeah, I'm kind of a person in interest in this. So it's natural for him to want to keep a close eye on things. Especially for the fact that I cost him $4 billion. So yeah, that's something I want to keep an eye on.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
That's hard to gauge for me. I mean, it is what it is. What do you do? What about you?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Now, based on her accent, my instinct tells me she's Australian. But that could just be the voice actress. On the other hand, a lot of people say that Australians and the British sound similar. I believe that's because the British were the ones that colonized Australia. So their accent kind of carried over. And then when they left Australia and the colony or whatever stayed there, it just kind of adapted into itself. That, and they mingled with the locals, the indigenous tribes and all that jazz, and it kind of got into a melting pot. So they sound similar, but they also sound different. It depends on how good your ear is.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Oh, there you go. She's basically a walking genetic weapon. Not bad. But again, that puts a lot of pressure on a person. If you're designed to be perfect, you're expected to be perfect.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
I mean, if a person is designed like that and they fail, it kind of ruins the whole illusion.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
That is Mess Sergeant Gardner, ship's cook.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Oh, God. Nice dad joke. But I personally believe that people in the service are inclined to a good meal. Not only does it help boost morale, but it also boosts, I wouldn't say nutritional values, because who knows what we're feeding these guys. But I would say it's mostly a morale boost. Not only does your mood improve, but it also gives you something to look forward to at the end of the day. It's like, oh, hell yeah, we're having I don't know, surf and turf today. Steak and shrimp. Awesome. I can't wait. It's just something nice, you know? You don't want to give your soldiers crap every day, especially when they're the ones fighting for you. You want to make sure they have a nice full meal if they're going to be out there kicking ass.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do, but have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
Agreed. Exactly my point.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Why do I need to worry about this? I think I have more pressing matters than grocery shopping, like he put it. But at the same time, can't you request a requisitions order? Isn't that what that's called? Requisitions or something? So why can't you put in an order and go grocery shopping yourself or send one of the crewmates? Why do I gotta do it? I'm not opposed to it. It just doesn't make sense to me, that's all.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nah, I'm good.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Now, up here is the main battery for the guns. So that hasn't changed. Now, let's take a look at the medical bay. That hasn't changed. And look who it is.
Commander Shepard. I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
See, Dr. Chakwas is British. You hear the difference?
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Now, spoiler alert, it is possible for Dr. Chakwas to die in this game. There's a point in the game where she will get killed. But you can prevent it with the right choices. Keep that in mind for later.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Yeah, well, I'm $4 billion. So, I'm pretty sure we can spare some expenses for a brandy bottle. Just saying.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
See, I want to know if I cost the same amount as the ship or more. That'd be nice.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Yeah. Back here is Edie's server room. But as you can see, we currently can't access it.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
I don't know who else would have access to the server room other than the commanding officer of the ship. I mean, I'm sure there's top secret personnel that go in for maintenance or some type of scanning or what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Basically, they check in on her and make sure everything's cool. Engineering. But you'd think the commanding officer would be privy to that kind of, you know, area. But what do I know? The Kodiak drop shuttle. Oh, it's right there. Okay. So it's basically our... Yeah, it's our shuttlecraft. The one thing I don't like is every time you go down these stairs, that door opens. And it pisses me off. Not much down here. Just some cargo space. And a cot. So that implies someone's sleeping down here. He's rather noisy, but at the same time I sleep with the fan, so sometimes noise helps. A little white noise can be good for people. Ah, there she is. The engine core. Thing of beauty. Wait a minute.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Odd place for Edie terminal. But whatever. Ah, engineers.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Now, if I recall correctly, Donnelly is... God. I want to say he's Irish. But the name Donnelly sounds Scottish. So I don't know. Someone can correct me on this. I haven't looked it up or anything. But I want to say he's Irish.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
Understandable. That I understand, yeah.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
So essentially, Ken is your engineer, and Gabby is your propulsions expert. She works on the engines. Cool.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
That's the next thing I have on my list. Great.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Right, FBA couplings.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Now, for the main course. My room. Now we're talking. Hell yeah. Oh, cool. I also get my own ED terminal.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Now that is one hell of a tank. Nice. Also, it is possible for your fish to die, but I believe they upgraded that. You see, when you get a fish, you have to make sure to feed them, and if you didn't, the fish would die and they'd be lost. But you can buy an auto feeding upgrade now, so that's nice. Ah, yes, my military honors. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have these because I haven't played any other classes besides soldier. So I am missing some. Fully upgraded. What? I haven't fully upgraded a weapon? Well, that's gotta change. Also, I may or may not have shown sensitive... Oh, all 3 games. See, the only way to get this is with either Ashley or Liara or Caden. So, I haven't romanced either of those. Wait, I thought I did that with Liara once. Did I not finish that? No. Anyway, I probably shouldn't have shown this. There was sensitive information in there, so make sure to discontinue that. Maybe I'll cut it out. I don't know. Terminal. This is where you get your ship models from. Yeah, you can buy little models of ships. That's pretty sweet. That is that Conrad? It is Conrad. It looks as though Yeoman Kelly Chambers left this picture in your cabin. There's a note attached to it mentioning that a so-called Conrad Werner is your biggest fan, and that he asked to have this sent to your memorial. Somehow, it ended up on the Normandy SR2. You vaguely remember this fan of yours from previous visits to the Citadel, but you need to focus to remember how you dealt with him. Did he end up fearing you, or, on the contrary, is he your greatest admirer? So this is a running joke in the games. You have the option to charm or intimidate Conrad in the first game. In this game, you do come across him, but there was a bug in the game where no matter what happened, he would act like you intimidated him, regardless of what choice you made. So he would act like you intimidated him. This is probably a mod fix, or it's the Legendary Edition fix. I believe it's the mod fix. So we're going to set it to Charmed. You remember you were nice to him, and even though he was quite intense, you hope he was continued living a good life. Only time will tell if you cross paths again. So, in the third game, you meet Conrad again, and they actually had given him dialogue to comment on the fact that that bug existed. So basically he says, "Oh, hey, I remember our meeting wasn't exactly great. I was just really nervous, and I don't remember things clearly." So basically they comment on the fact that the bug existed, and he acknowledges it. It's pretty cute. Also, and normally I'm for bumping music. Now we're talking. Hopefully none of this gets copyrighted. It shouldn't. This is all music from the first game. Should be fine. Yeah, this is all music from the first game. A little too intense for bedroom music, but sure. What do I know? Alright. Okay. We haven't gotten any new armor pieces. Or casual pieces, so we're good to go there. Now, as far as mods go, these games are pretty stable. I don't think I've ever had any crashing. So we should be fine.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, this is a problem with Kelly Chambers. Just watch this. See? She just said we got new messages at our private terminal. Well, we already checked it. So yeah, that's one of her problems. So, in order to recruit Zaid Masani, we have to go to Omega. And in order to recruit Kasumi Goto, we have to go to the Citadel. Also, you may have noticed we have fuel and probes now. And you see up here on the top left where it says 40%? That's how much of this star system we have explored. So let's check this out. Now, see how it says on the right, rich? It means that we can find different resources on this planet. Now, in order to do that, you have to probe them. So, you hold down the scanner. You move it around. So there's a good source of platinum right there. Fire a probe.
In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
There you go. So it's a lot better than driving the fucking Mako looking for resources, and the resources actually serve a purpose now besides just collectibles. There's some palladium. Now you want to make sure you find the absolute peak. So like if we go over here, we're not getting nearly as much as if we went over here. So it looks to be right about there.
Launching probe. research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Always look for the good stuff first, obviously.
Launching probe.
Whoa, here we go.
Launching probe.
Jeez! We found some iridium. Good enough for me.
In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Whoa!
Probe away.
Now, the scanner results will continuously go down the more you go. You're going to want to keep going down until it says depleted. That means the planet is completely empty of any good deposits.
Probe away.
So until it says depleted, that means there is a good resource somewhere.
Launching probe.
Even if it says poor, it means there's something out there somewhere to find. Bingo.
Probe away.
There you go. So that planet's done. Now we go back. Back to the fuel depot. 5 probes. Whew, that close to the sun. Jeez. Crazy. What kind of temperature is this thing looking at? 1,300 degrees Celsius. Low temperature? What? Now, I'm not an expert on Celsius, but if I recall, that's pretty fucking hot. Right? Look, I'm not an expert on Celsius, okay? So just bear with me here. Yep, even on gas giants, there's resources somewhere. Yeah, good enough for me. Good enough for me.
Launching probe.
Bingo.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Also, if you want to go slowly, this is what happens when you hold down the mouse, but if you want to go slowly, hold down the A and D keys. Oh, it used to be able to rotate the planet very slowly. I guess they took that out and said, screw it. Useless function.
Probe launched.
It's around here somewhere. Bingo. Gotcha. You thought you could hide from Torbjorn, huh? Okay, go back. The reason I always buy probes after every planet is because you have no idea how many of them it's going to take for you to find everything. Honestly, once you have all of the guns, buying upgrades is pretty easy, so you really don't need to do this, but not bad.
Probe launched.
We've already got a decent amount of resources to give our guns some upgrades once we're able to. But at the same time, you have to find the upgrades first. So the resources are useless until then. Two resources. Nice. Got lucky on that one. Whoa.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
We'll keep going until we 100% this system. And then I can do all of these off camera, so that way you don't have to sit through this.
Launching probe.
But basically, you get the idea. It's better than the Mako. I'll give it that. That's one benefit. It's better than the Mako. Bingo. Gotcha. Oh, whoop. Too much. There we go. 100%. All right. Let's do this. I've already got my equipment ready to go. Now remember, this is pirate territory, so we're dealing with badasses here. This is their capital base. Yep. 9 companions. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Like I said, 9 companions. Where did I go wrong? Oh, the DLC companions. Ah, duh. Wait, so where's the third one? Hold on 1 second. Let me think about this for a second. Let's see. Who the hell is the 12th one? Wait a minute, hold on. Give me one more shot here. I'm counting who is where. Oh, okay. Okay, yep, I got it. So I did miscount. I miscounted horribly. Anyway, it'll give you info on them. Their loyalty actually matters on 2 counts. The first one is what happens at the end of the game, and whether or not they have their special ability. As you can see, her loyalty is normal, so she does not have either of those things. You have to do your character's personal missions in order to upgrade their loyalty. However, there are ways to fail that even in their personal missions, depending on the choices you make. You gotta be careful. Also, we have different appearances. So we could make Miranda look cooler. Jacob, we don't have anything for. But we're gonna give Miranda some battle armor, for going into battle, so she's not looking like a cheerleader. Let's go. All right, going combat mastery up for sure. If I can upgrade disruptor ammo next, that'd be nice. Okay. Jacob's good to go. You want to upgrade the class skills first, because then you unlock the subclasses and their specializations. Not to mention it gives them more health, more barriers, more weapon damage, all that jazz. Always upgrade the class skills first. Alright, got it. Weaponry. I can't really change anything, so we're good to go. Hello.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Mocklet and Fargate?
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Ah, yes, Archangel. That's one of the dossiers of the potential crewmates that blah 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 told us about. The Elusive Man. Remember, he gave us a list of dossiers for people to recruit to the team? Archangel is one of them. Also, we have Master Thief Kasumi Goto, the veteran Zaid Masani, the Professor Mordin Solus, the Warlord Dr. Okir the Krogan, the Mercenary Commander Archangel, and Jack the Convict. So currently those are our 6 recruitments for this chapter of the game. This game doesn't necessarily say, okay, here's chapter blah blah blah, here's chapter 2, chapter 3. But there are key missions in the main storyline that are kind of like checkpoints where those missions take place. So think of it like there is a boss mission in chapter 1, there's a boss mission in chapter 2, and then after you beat that, the next chapter starts. It doesn't say that anywhere, but it's how the game is structured. Omega is led by a woman named Arya T'Loak. She is essentially the queen of the pirates. Honestly, that's really hot. You boys, you'll agree with me. Oh, that's hot. Oh, look what we got over here. Oh, look, it's our first dude. Oh, nice knee. Kick ass.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk,
Oh.
jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
That's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Now, he also has an accent. I'm not sure if he's Australian or British, but that's what it sounds like to me. One of the two.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please.
British, maybe?
I said shut it.
Oh.
Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me.
Let's go, Bounty.
I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
What kind of arrangement?
Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
See, that's Zaid's personal mission. You see, there are technically four major gangs in the Terminus systems. There's the Blue Suns, which are mostly comprised of humans, Turians. I think it's just humans and Turians. That's their shtick, is the human and Turian gangs. There's the Blood Pack, which are Krogan and Vorcha, which is a race of aliens we'll be meeting here shortly. And then there's Eclipse, which are Asari and Salarians. The fourth gang... what the hell are they called? I forget their name, but you meet them in Game 3. You don't meet them in this one. What the hell are they called? That's gonna bug me. 1 second. Hold on, 1 second.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Omega. What a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation.
The Nubian abyss yawns wide. Will you be the one to fill it? Dartan Manufacturing has opened offices all over the Simcola Costa and beyond, preparing to drive civilization into the unconquered reaches of the abyss.
End is not. Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, human, and you. Protheans cast off the lesser races, the Krogan, the Vorja, and the humans. And so they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt, feces. And there they lay until they stumbled into the skies. The lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can, but don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
This is valuable.
rot like this.
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Does it really matter?
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
Human. Tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavorn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Salarian researcher Mordin Solus thinks he has the answer, but he's wasting his time. Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I just realized my mic was off.
Seriously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
So, let's see. What did I say while my microphone was off? I called the Vorcha goblins. I told you that the downstairs was the Omega Afterlife Club's second entrance, the VIP section. I saw some questionable bodies, which I assume are people, are drunks sleeping it off and not to get involved. Because, you know, getting involved in a place like this is probably a bad idea. And I commented how that fire was burning and it wasn't even inside like a barrel or anything. They're just burning a pile of rubble. And how I found a nice street stall serving food, but then again, I don't know if I would trust a street stall serving food here. But hey, who knows? Also, that Elcor had a big-ass stogie. That was pretty awesome. Headshot damage by 10%. I'm not that accurate. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Alright, a gift ship. Nice model. Reduces the delay before shields start regenerating by 10%. I will be taking that. Definitely. Doubles the time limit for hacking. Yep. Give me that.
This should come in handy.
A jumpsuit. That's kind of cool. Not bad. Did I comment on the questionable mag? I love me some aliens. Whoa. Ooh, look at that bad boy. Spare ammo capacity 10%. Weapon damage 5%. Not bad. That's a kick-ass looking armor. I'll take it. Terminus armor. Storm speed 10%, shields by 15, weapon reserve ammunition by 10. Seems like something that's designed for shotguns. The Black Storm heavy gun. Dude, this fires like mini black holes. It's awesome. Give me that. Hell yeah. Sure, give me the Terminus armor. I never really used it before, but why not? Alright, good enough for me. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn on my mic when I was looking up the gang. That fourth gang in Omega is called the Talons. They're not exactly a well-known gang. They encompass all races, but they're more of a shadow organization. They don't exactly function openly, let's say. Yeah, let's keep looking around. What's down this way? Okay, so that's a quarantine area. I want to explore some other areas. Let's see here. Let's take a right over here and see where this goes. I believe this just comes out where we already were. Oh no, this one doesn't go down. Oh, we were right here. Oh, all we had to do was take a left. Yo, what's up, Ken?
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we could make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
So, yeah, you basically get the situation. The previous market owner told him, don't undercut me, and you'll be able to do business here. It's either that, or he probably would have had him kicked off world. But, because his prices are so high compared to Harrod, no one will buy from him. So the kid's stuck. You can either intimidate Harrod to let him go, or just give him some money. And since he was robbed pretty much immediately...
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Nope.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
Go on. Now, I like Quarians and I respect their pilgrimage. The poor kid deserves better than this crap. What do we got? Heavy weapon ammunition? Nice.
We can use this.
Ah, the couplings. Cool. There we go. Shepard gets 10% increased health. A cybernetic upgrade. Yep. Thank you. Shotgun damage. Definitely.
I'll take it.
The Matic. Oh, the Matic rifle's actually really good. I really like that one. So it's a semi-automatic, but it's more efficient than the Avenger. I really like it. A Geth plasma shotgun? Oh, kick ass. Hell yeah. Okay, so here's the problem. In order to change out your armor and weapons, you have to go back to the ship. In order to upgrade your weapons and armor, you have to recruit the scientist. So we're going to go back to the ship, we're going to change out our weapons, and then we're going to come back and ask about the scientist. The Geth plasma shotgun, it doesn't fire a big spread. It basically fires a big-ass slug. But it's made of plasma energy. Really cool. So, we'll go back to the Normandy. I mean, I'm sure if we started up a mission, we would be able to find a weapons terminal. But I want to start this up now, just in case. Because I don't know where the nearest weapon terminal will be. So, we go back down to the planet. Or not a planet. It's basically a big-ass asteroid. Don't know why we flew all the way over here. Let me go back down. Appearance. There's the kick-ass mask. Increase health by 10% or increase power damage by 5%. I'd rather increase my health by 10%. But I really like the Cerberus armor. I think it's cool. Terminus armor, storm speed. That is some heavy armor. Shields by 10%, weapon damage by 5%, spare ammo capacity by 10%. Plus the helmet increases health by 10%. This armor's awesome. Wait a minute. So either this is a mod or a bug. Are you telling me I can stack this shit? You know what? For the sake of the game, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to take advantage of it. What is type? Oh, okay. Now we're just going to go ahead and get the Garm armor. Oh yeah, I forgot you can color stuff. Oh yeah, we're going to be taking advantage of this one. Oh. Darn. Oh, well. It still looks cool. That's some sick looking armor, dude. I like that big, heavy shock trooper stuff. Get in with the nitty gritty, take a beating, give a beating. You know what I mean? That's why I play top lane in League of Legends and the fighting role in Smite. You know, of course, Smite went to hell. Bastards ruined that game. That game was awesome. Well, maybe I'll play it again in the future. Except I'm terrible at PvP, so I expect a lot of bot games. Yeah, I play bot games. Sue me. Go ahead, do something about it. Anyway. I promised Cerberus would be along for this mission, so that's what we're gonna get. Even though dealing with pirates is more Zaid's style. Alright. Alright. Now, I am definitely trading out for the Matic. The Matic is awesome. I love the Matic. The Katana shotgun for the plasma shotgun. Definitely. And I'm getting the Blackstorm Singularity Projectile. It shoots a black hole. I mean, how fucking cool is that? Ugh. The Katana shotgun's honestly not that great. Alright, fine. I'll pass Jacob a solid. Sorry, Miranda, we didn't get anything for you. You're gonna have to make do. Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic.
Yeah.
Resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Go on in. I'll be expecting you. What are you looking at?
Oh, we're playing that game now, huh?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
Batarian jackasses. Huh. Go on, get out of here before I kick your ass. Yeah, get it. Move. Douche. Basically, all that interaction was just a way to farm morale points. Or morality points. So, I probably should have charmed him, but I don't take shit from no damn Batarians. Jackasses. Oh, yeah. This is my kind of place. Oh, hell yeah. Party time. Let's do it. You talk to this guy to start the Archangel quest. But we're here to see someone very important. Oh man. Pardon my apprehension, but this woman, oh man, does she hit all the right buttons?
That's close enough.
Yes, ma'am. Whoa, hey, whoa, 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 guns, guns, guns. Calm down.
Stand still.
Okay, why?
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
Oh. Wait for it.
I am Omega.
Oh. The girl just oozes aura. I love it.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
That's gonna be rather difficult for me. Unless you're inviting, in which case I will be more than happy.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what can I do for you?
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
I love how he just sits back relaxed after hearing that. God, Shepard's a boss.
Mind your own damn business.
Oh, well, fuck you too.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
I'm looking for Mordin Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Salarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Salarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic, but he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
Sorry, I was just enjoying the view. Oh, she'd kill me if she saw that. Anyway, so as much as I would love to harp out Archangel first, we really do need those science upgrades to help me out. So we're gonna go ahead and get Mordin. Mordin is the scientist that'll unlock that area for us. So Archangel's just gonna have to sit there and hold tight. I really need those upgrades. Whatever it gives me an edge. So, in order to get to the quarantine zone, we gotta go this way. It's basically towards the apartments. And take a right. This apartment will come in later.
There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
Except for humans, who are immune to this plague. This plague specifically targets aliens.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a salarian named Mordin Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Mordin's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
I'll explain all of that later. There's some details that need to be addressed.
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood, and
Well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Salarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Salarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Now, there's actually a theory going around that Cerberus was the one that actually did it. You know, Human First Organization wants to control a major part of the galaxy. If the Terminus systems were to fall under Cerberus control, that would be a major power move. Major power move. And this is essentially the capital of the Terminus systems. This is the place to be. So if you took this out, that'd be brutal.
Any idea where I can find Mordin's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Yeah, the Vorcha are completely immune to all diseases. So, there's that. Now, I would bring Zaid along because we're dealing with the Blue Suns, but in good faith, I'm still going to stick with Miranda and Jacob. Now, there are differences in the gangs besides just who's involved in race. So, for example, the Blue Suns are comprised of humans and Turians, but they also specialize in shields and are mostly soldiers and some biotics. That's their shtick, is they're really difficult to take down due to their shield technology. And they got good foot soldiers. Eclipse are made up of Asari and Salarians. So they're basically the spellcasters of the Mass Effect world. They have a lot of biotic abilities and a lot of tech abilities, and they have a lot of mechs. They have a lot of robots on their side. They're engineers, basically. The Blood Pack are made of Vorcha and Krogan. They have a lot of health regen and are very tough. So just fighting them is a bitch. They're almost impossible to take down even without their shields, which they rarely have. It's usually just armor and health with them. And Krogans also favor melee range, so they're really up close and personal gang. The Talons don't show up in this game at all, but they're the well-rounded of all of them. I'm going to save those points to get our combat mastery up. I really should get some disruptor ammo, or incendiary ammo, so at least I have the option. Once I get another couple points, yeah, I'm going to get incendiary ammo so I have the option ready to go, and then I'll go into class. I can handle it. I want my teammates already have all their shit going, so they're fine. Weapons and stuff are already good to go. Let's kick some ass. All right. So, there we go. Okay. Ammo up.
Change weapons.
Element 0, nice.
Sure thing.
Okay. Just checking everything. Good. Black hole gun.
Don't shoot. They're clear to come in.
Yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go. Why Arya would send Turians to guard a disease zone, I don't know. You should be sending humans. Got plenty of ammo. Med station. Yeah, if your metagel is filled up and you go to a med station, it replaces it with credits. So at least it gives you something. Alright, here we go.
Look in there. Blue suns and orchards shooting anything that moves.
Alright. Let's do this. Woo!
Right between the eyes.
Now we're talking.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Does that even work? Oh, bank terminal. Hell yeah. Come here. Just gotta keep a sharp eye, that's all. If you go through one of the red zones, it takes off one of your progress. Same with power cells. Alright, I'm full. Wait, my gun only has 5 ammunition? Do I fire 1 ammunition per shot, or do I fire like 2 per shot? I don't know. I hate the bypass. I just don't like the... It's like the mouse is really floaty. I don't like it.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
Yeah, they locked him in. I mean, honestly, do you blame him?
Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
Don't worry, I'm not going to listen to all 4 of them. You basically get the picture. Oh, what do we got here?
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see.
Not really.
Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Mordin and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you. Can't...
Nope.
I doubt he could have helped us anyway.
Let's move.
Batarian piece of crap. Yeah, I don't like Batarians. Go ahead, sue me. I don't give a rat's ass. Screw you. Dicks. Hey, they started this. See what I mean? Even when I'm directly over the thing, clicking like crazy, nothing happens. I hate bypass.
The blue suns came by
Now, this toilet over here in this tight little corner, my gods, that's awful. This is your living space? Jeez, talk about a shithole. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You make do with what you got, but that toilet being in that cramped little space would drive me insane. This is a big, wide open area. I don't like that. Oh, yeah. Yep. Legionnaire and troopers, huh? Damn it! I activated it too soon. Got him. Woo! Next. Hit him.
I've got him. Gotcha.
Hit him.
Have a nice trip.
Yeah, the Matic doesn't have a whole lot of ammo capacity, which is funny because this outfit, this armor set, does have increased ammo capacity. So that's one thing we're gonna have to learn to upgrade. I think we're okay. Oh, they've got explosive stuff. Nice. Good on ammo.
This should come in handy.
Nice. Anything over here? Oh yeah, we got an apartment. Woohoo! Nice place. Nice place. Woohoo! Oh shit, there's people here.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us. Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
Now that's an interesting development. So, because of the plague, the Vorcha are moving in on Blue Sun's territory. With half of the Blue Suns taken out, which, by the way, I forgot to mention, Batarians are also part of the Blue Suns. So, I apologize for that.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
What the fuck?
This damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
When you're living in gang-controlled territory and your positive is the rates are pretty good, that's crazy. That's insane.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
It makes sense for the Vorcha to move in if the Blue Suns' territory is getting taken over by the plague. If they're getting numbers just decimated, why wouldn't the Vorcha move in to increase their turf?
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Salarian Special Forces or something.
Sounds like the kind of guy I want. No bullshit, no nonsense. Somebody comes in and tries to muscle him in, bang, problem solved, move on with life. I like him.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Mordin's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Salarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Mordin's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Mordin's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
I personally don't understand why they can't just chill here, but I'm gonna help myself to your personal save, thanks. Alright, let's kick some ass. Yeah, I don't know why they have to go to Mordin's clinic. Why can't they just stay in their own apartment? Seems weird to me, but whatever. Alright, so now we got Vorcha moving in on here. And I don't have my incendiary ammo. Good.
Moving!
Get into position. That is not what I asked for.
Easy enough. Moving, right there.
Right!
Oh my god. My teammates are idiots. Nope, heads up. Varen has armor. Don't shoot the Blue Suns, they're helping us out. Unfortunately, I got flamethrowers. Damn it. I don't want them coming up the stairs. What the hell? There. What the? Now we're talking. Torbjorn wins again, baby. Once Vorcha get down to low health, they have like a little rage mode that they activate. Go on, I'll cover you. I got 5 shots. Damn it. Oh, Krogan. We got a Krogan coming in hot.
Watch out! I've got him!
Nice. Out of ammo, moving up. Nice. Krogan. That's not good. You're on your own, Miranda.
It's closing fast.
Yeah, the cool thing is about the gas shotgun is you can charge it.
We've crossed into Vorcha territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them.
That was blood pack. I mean, the Krogans still get infected by the virus, so why the hell would they infect it? The Vorcha moving in makes sense. The Krogans moving in does not. Alright, good. Let's move. Auxera? What the hell is Auxera? There was a second door over here. Let's check that out first before we go ahead. Oh, that shaky cam is a little hard to deal with. Hello? Okay. 11-0, nice.
Hey, back off. We got here first.
Looters, huh?
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Right. Well, it's got to go to someone.
Do you know a salarian named Mordin Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
Fantastic, then. Ah, we're not going to ask.
We need to get going.
Well, stay here for a while. Get some rest.
We got a big day tomorrow. Still plenty of apartments that need our special cleaning services.
Hey, as long as they're clear and you didn't kill anybody, it's whatever. Not my problem, not my business. The stuff's got to go to somebody, right? I'm personally not a fan of looting, but looking at it from a logical standpoint, it's whatever. All right. Ah, nice. We're almost there.
Rearming.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Mordin's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Ah, weapon cache. Nice.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Mordin.
Mordin saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use Melanorin.
Plenty on hand, almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Salarian and butemerol. Got it.
Senosine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers.
Manage capacity. Kick ass.
Results. Demazine better option. No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
That must be our man. 1 second, I'm gonna loot your stuff. Probably should be saving those for when I actually use the ammunition, but whatever. Hello.
Professor Mordin Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns. Not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns. Maybe.
Relax, Mordin. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me. Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma, too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
He's good. He's a chatterbox, but he's good.
You're very well informed. How did a Salarian scientist hear about Cerberus?
SGG.
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
The Collectors are kidnapping entire human populations. We're gonna find out why and stop them.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must
Collectors?
stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I mean, when the Collectors come through the Omega-4 relay, they trade with the Terminus systems. So it's not unfair to say that the technology came from the Collectors, but it's not the Collectors actually doing the plaguing. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Why would they? Especially since they're kidnapping human colonies. Why would they target Omega of all places? Are they using it as a testing ground for something? It's weird.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
Oh, that's not good.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected Collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
I mean, if the Collectors are targeting human colonies, then wiping out everyone else would also make sense. Especially if you can avoid any fighting. Maybe the Collectors were behind this.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for Collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
Huh. Interesting.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for Collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Fair.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Salarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Salarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Oh, I like Mordin. he's often voted as the best character in the entire series, and I'm very inclined to agree. He has a lot going for him.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
And he gave us the Carnifex hand cannon pistol. Now, they're not lying when they say it's a hand cannon. It has a lot slower fire rate than the Predator, but it hits like a truck. So, we're going to go ahead and switch that out. Oh, it already did. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you. Alright. The hell is this? Oh, it's a decontamination unit. Fair enough.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
Oh, fuck you.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Okay, since we went to the weapons locker, we got to do this all over again.
Switch up! Change weapons.
If I had some grenades, that'd be nice. My shot got blocked. I can't use energy drain because they don't have shields. Gotta wait for it to regenerate. Out of ammo, moving up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Krogan. Gotta stay down.
Heads up! Watch out!
Didn't do much damage. Krogan. Should have waited for him to stand up first. Oh, this pistol's awesome. Who else is left? Out of ammo. Woo-wee. Take him. Woo-wee. All right, let's ammo up. Thankfully, any guns that you have holstered will automatically reload on themselves. Kind of nice, but also kind of immersion breaking, as far as I'm concerned. Heads up, Krogan. Whoa! Gotcha. Nice. What the?
Have a nice trip.
He's alive? After that explosion? Damn, they're tougher than I thought. Ooh. Keep going. Nice. I'm hearing beeping.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Mordin at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out!
I hate Batarians.
Don't move. One more step and we kill your friend.
Hold on. Easy. I love how your squad mates are considered henchmen. Like, really? Come on.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
He's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Yep, you got my word on that. No problem.
You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
Nope.
How do I know you won't shoot me in the back as soon as I turn around?
Like I thought. Kill them all.
That's all Batarians.
God, you murdered them.
Yep.
Cold blood.
Yep. And you're alive.
Open your eyes, kid. Sometimes life is kill or be killed. With everything going on now, I think you'd have figured that out.
This is wrong. Wait until Mordin hears about this.
All right, go ahead. Tell him. He'll understand.
Enemies in front.
Miranda, damn it! You couldn't have waited until one of us was in cover. You know, I really shouldn't be using an assault rifle against shields. Or armor. Alright, he's dead. Just had to make sure. Stick with the pistol until they come in range. Oh, they've got ammo drops. Oh, well. We're fine. This smells like a trap. And it is rocket launchers.
Mount that one.
Miranda's down.
Have a nice trip.
Jacob, get into cover. Damn it. Jacob, damn it. I know you're still alive. Who the hell is shooting at us? Damn it.
I've got him.
Rage at me all you want, assholes. Damn it.
Have a nice trip.
Ah, I missed.
Come on over.
Oh. Miranda, you alive yet? Next. There's two more. I can see them.
I've got him.
Oh. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, let's get down there. Oh, shit. Wrong button. What's up?
Understood.
Grabbing cover.
Right behind you.
Oh, it's C. C is the rally on me button now. It used to be R, but R is reload now. Alright. Everything's clear. You guys need to switch up to your pistols. Miranda's submachine gun isn't doing shit against her armor, and Jacob's shotgun is missing constantly. Whoa, Crowan's got a rocket launcher.
Target down.
If I had incendiary ammo, this would be a lot easier. But I don't, so it is what it is. What's over there? Metagels in this one are only for healing if you're down low in a fight, because your health regenerates on its own. And it's also for reviving, so we don't need a first aid
Close
skill.
to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans.
Yeah, healing and first aid are the same thing in this one. Ah, shit.
Come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
Oh, it is the collectors. Fantastic. Well, that's it.
I've had enough of this.
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first.
Eyes ahead.
This is gonna be a little tough. Ah, son of a bitch. Miranda. Or not. That's cool. Jacob. Ah, damn it. Fucking rocket launchers.
Now let's finish.
Oh, I missed. Frick. On our left.
Shepard, I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall.
Well, let's go.
You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Great. So basically, we got to inject the cure and then turn the fans back on. Got it.
Cure's locked in. Once we get the fans going, we should be good.
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
Wait for my fans to regenerate. Or my shield, sorry.
Get over here.
Woo-wee. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, the flamethrowers knock you out of cover when you're aiming like that. Flamethrowers, rockets, anything like that will knock you out of cover. And that's when they started annihilating me.
One down, one to go. Let's move.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
Come on over.
Firing now.
If you want to be a sniper specialization, it's better to be an infiltrator. They're more class-oriented for sniper rifles. Heads up!
Got a charger.
Oh. Alright, just give me a second. Thankfully, the rockets are pretty slow. Shit.
Have a nice trip.
Oh, fuck off. I heard a Krogan.
Rock. Krogan on its way. Krogan incoming. My shield's down.
Requesting aid.
If I had grenades, that'd be really nice. Son of a... Brandon's down. Oh, by all means, just sit there and roar at me. That's fine. Let's go.
Both fans are up. That should be it.
All right. Boss fight done.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
Professor, how can you thank these monsters? You butchered those Batarians in cold blood.
If it wasn't for me, those Batarians would be pulling out your fingernails right now.
Shepard's right. Batarians tortured you, would have killed you. Right to kill them.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said.
I agree with Mordin completely.
Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
We're heading out. See you on the Normandy.
I'm gonna head back to the Normandy so we can work on the upgrades before we go after Archangel. It'll help a lot. Kick ass.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Salarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
See, I told you, anti-alien.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes. But this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No, spreads too slow.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solus. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
Yep.
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
He's a quirky one, didn't he? Now, do I have to report to the elusive man now?
What's this area of the ship?
This allows lag-free communication.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okay. Oh, we got a collector assault rifle now. Hee hee. And the Cerberus shotgun. Kick ass. Alright. I'm not going to bother talking to Mordin right now. We'll do that next time. All right, got our first assault rifle upgrade. Fantastic. The Inferno armor. Cool. The Collector Chitin armor. Nice. A missile launcher. Sweet. Some more Cerberus armor. Kick ass. Jeez, how much shit did I unlock? I suppose unlocking the scientist and the weapon upgrades made that possible. I got enough palladium, I just need to find the upgrades. Shield piercing. Nice. Metagel capacity. Definitely get that. Uh-huh. Trauma module. Unity refills your squad to full health. Nice. Advanced training. This allows me to change my bonus power if I want to. So energy shield is pretty nice, but as you saw, I was unable to use it against enemies that don't have energy. So I have a choice. Do I keep energy drain and help me take down shields to regenerate my own, or do I use the Geth shield boost in order to power up my own shields without requiring shields to do so? I would rather use the power to take down the opponent's shield while increasing my own. Not only is it a detriment to the opponent, but it's also helping me. If it's against opponents that have no shields, then I can just switch to incendiary ammo and be fine against their armor. But if they have shields, I can have disruptor ammo and energy drain to take them down really fast. That's fair. I'm gonna stick with energy drain for now. See if it's good. Cerberus assault armor. Heavy weapon ammo capacity 10%, shields by 10%, health by 10%. I like our armor so far. Cerberus spirit armor. Recharge time of my powers, power damage, shields. So this is the spellcaster variant, it looks like. Cerberus phantoms. Right on. Cerberus weapons. Oh, it's got more than one weapon. Cerberus Harrier, the Talon shotgun, the Hornet submachine gun, the Eviscerator shotgun, and the Raptor assault rifle, and a sniper rifle. Oh, the Raptor's is okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Hey, more weapons, more options, baby. That's where I shine. What else we got in here? The Collector rifle is not that great. Collector chitin armor, regeneration bonus, storm speed, and health. So this is a tanky armor set to get in close. Not really my style. Headshot damage 5%, weapon damage 10%. Okay. Heavy weapon ammunition, definitely going to want that. More ammo is never a bad idea. The Avalanche. Now this is basically cryo ammo on steroids. It freezes everything in an area effect, which is not bad, but I would rather, you know, shoot black holes. That's just me. Missile launcher is pretty good. I might hang on to that just in case the mission calls for it. Having options is never a bad idea either. The Phoenix Project armor. Okay. More Cerberus armor. Power damage, recharge time of powers, health. Okay, so this is another spellcaster type armor. The Bone Weave. The Cane. The Cane is a nuke launcher. Yeah. It shoots a nuclear explosion. Like mushroom cloud and all. Pretty crazy. Alright, so far I think I'm pretty good. I think we're okay. Alright, so we'll talk to Mordin and do all that jazz next time. But for now, we're going to head back to Omega so the game saves. Actually, I could
Commander, you
ask.
received a new message at your private terminal.
Eh? Oh yeah, this is the healing of the facial scars, like I said. If you choose Paragon and choose a bunch of good options, your scars will heal. You choose a bunch of Renegade and bad options, your scars will get worse. Oh, the Normandy crash site. Cool. We'll go there eventually. Pay our respects. So... if I go up to my quarters or something, will that save? Didn't look like it. This is loading. Alright, we're just gonna go back to Omega. There, saving content. There we go. Okay. So, that'll be it for our Mass Effect 2's first mission, besides the, looking up the colony. So, we got our first squad mate. Technically our second squad mate after Zaid, but you get the point. Well, anyway, see you in a bit. There we go. So, we got Mordin Solus, we got Zaid Masani, we got a bunch of weapon upgrades, and now we're heading back to Omega to recruit Archangel. Well, it sounds like he's in a bit of hot water due to the, 3 different gangs being so mad at him, they decided to team up and go after him by themselves, so that's fun. Well, hopefully we can get to him in time. So, until next time, see you later.